Hi, so in the previous video we have covered the basics. Now let's go a little bit more in depth. So we will just see more things in Python we can learn. Okay, so I will create an array of numbers. I will create a for loop to iterate on that. In this particular thing in Python we called a list. So I will just create a for loop that will be applied on this list and it will print all the list element. I will say list, not items. Okay. So similarly, we have maybe tuple here. So I can define something like this, and I can give a for loop for tuple. So it will take the pairs A and B in this tuple T and it will print the tuple items. And thanks to this Copilot, so it's making very easy for me to explain all these concepts to you. And like this, we can create a dictionary. And similarly, like how we have for tuple, like we can have key and value, and we are using a built-in function items in this dictionary, and like this it will print the dictionary items name Alice, age 30, city New York. Okay, so these are different data types we have in Python that can store your data and you can use them for different use cases. Okay, now we have this built-in module, math module. We can check the square root of 16. Let's see. Okay, so square root of 16 is 4, and you can convert this float to the int. So this is like typecasting. Okay, and we have like many other functions available here in the math module itself. So one of the function is seal. So let's see how what it will print here. Okay, it just giving you the round off, and let's see how it would behave like if we have this value over here. Okay, and like this we will have more, like we will have the value of pi also available over here, and so we have this floor also here. So it will just slice this and print it, and we will have power operation 2 raised to power 2. I already showed you the shortcut for it. And we will have factorial directly available. Okay, and like this there are GCD is also available. So cool. Okay, so you can explore the math module. So let's create say generate a random number. Okay, so this is how we can use this random library itself and generate it. Let's see the output, and if we keep on running it will just giving us all the random output between 1 and 10, we can increase it to like 1000. So now the randomness is like more. Okay, and we can have module for date and time, like we can check the current time right now, and maybe we can format. So we can format this also. I can say time, and it will just take the year, month, hours, minutes, and second format. So it can convert your variable that you have used above like this, and it can format in the specific way you want. You can explore uh, this function in more detail. Uh, Maybe like something like this, I guess. We can use the help, and let's try. Instead of this, we can date time. Okay, so we will directly check this thing. So it will give you all the information and functions available for this module. We'll give you a documentation link also that you can open. Uh, and this should give you date time now, help documentation also, like this, and maybe this module documentation. So more information on the formats you can specify. You can explore the Python documentation page for this particular module. It will be available for you there. Okay, so let's add one more code block here. So suppose if we have this name here, Alice Smith, and if you wanted to like replace first name with Bob, for example, you can use the built-in. So whenever you're creating a string variable, you can use replace Alice with Bob. If you print the name, now it showed you Bob Smith instead of Alice Smith. So previously, if you print it and like this, so original name is this, and its modified name is Bob Smith. Similarly, we can apply regex. So you can import this regex module. So you can modify this name. Okay, so it will so already is so let me reinitialize it. Okay, so we currently the name is like that, and we will look for it, replace it Bob, and update it. So this is how we can update the name with the regex itself. And also we can do one more thing. So Okay. So like this also we can do like so basically it's saying that it should be capital A or A, just adding more precise information here, and it will look for that word only. Like if I can show you. So if we have something like this, it will not work. So it will keep the word as it is. If we have like small a, it will work. If we have like capital A, it will work. So these are like regex rules that you can pass in this regex string. You can explore more on. There is a website called regex 101, and you can see a very like good interface, and you can experiment with all the regex string there itself. Okay, so we saw uh, math module, we saw random module, we saw date module, and we perform some string operations here. Now, now let's see some. There is an anonymous function concept also, lambda. So I'm creating a function that can do addition. So I have created this variable and I have pass on an anonymous lambda function. So it will take these x and y as an input, and this is the expected operation it's performing, like addition here. And if I pass, I can call this function like this in print or anywhere else also, and then pass the input. It should give me the result. Okay, good. So like this, we can have suppose if you wanted to gen some random numbers, and we have this kind of list, so we can use the random library, and we can use the function randint from 1 to 100, and we can pass a loop within the list, so it will generate for 10 numbers and it will put back in the list. So let's see the output. So you'll get 10 random numbers like this, and we can check the maybe length of these 10, and we can apply all these options on the all the random numbers. Okay, so it just sum, and it's minimum in this list, maximum in this list. All these are function that we can directly apply on this list of integers. Okay, and apart from this, we can have some maybe more condition, like um, suppose we have this. Okay, and we wanted to create a new list like this. So basically what is happening here, uh, so we have defined a for loop in the list L, and it will pick 78, 91 individual, and if we check if it is like greater than 80, it will store in our new list double L. So this will be like filter list greater than 80. So this kind of conditions we can also pass. So you have to be just look at the syntax. So this is for loop, this is for condition expression using if. We can also pass none. Okay, and so this was not closed. Let's see, x is not defined. Okay, let me check what is the issue here exactly. Let me open my Copilot. So this is a great tool, like will have in VS Code. You can quickly, so you can quickly check what's going wrong here. This ensure that. Okay, so the change here is we have x and the condition that we are checking, we have to move it. So you just now observe like slight changes, you have to adjust the code. So the previous one, the for loop was in the left side, and for this one, like you have to first do the checking. This is a loop. It will get all the numbers, and we are putting another expression that those numbers should be greater than 80, otherwise pass none. And then the we are getting the filtered list if you run it. So wherever it is not above 80, it's just putting none there. Cool. So this is how you mix all the basic concepts. In the next video, we will try to see some more advanced usage of all these basic concepts. Uh, okay, goodbye. Let's see you in the next video.